Geometry Dash.
Hello everyone, this is Childa here, and welcome back to another video. Guys, today, one day after Geometry Dash's 8th birthday, the 2.2 sneak peek has finally released. It seems like a dream. I don't really know what's going on, but it just released a couple of minutes ago, and I'm here to make my review on it. It's 1 minute and 43 seconds long, so a lot of stuff to unpack, and I'm not going to do a flowery intro. Let's just get right into things here. 2.2 sneak peek, finally. After years, the community has this sneak peek. So let's get into it. I've only really watched it once. And let's talk through things. So, we have a fade in. Got a new icon. Ground looks, like we've had that ground before. Okay, right, we're at full quality. We're good. We're operating on the best quality. New background. A lot of new pixelated blocks, which RobTop has shown in a lot of pictures he's posted. Really cool. Some skull things, some whatever stuff in the background. Animated lava. Really, really nice. And I guess this is a new decal on each jump ring to kind of help show the direction. And he's posted about that on Twitter and things like that as well. So an interesting thing to start off is this song is not Explorers by Hinkick. Just playing through it, this is not the song that was in the song hint. So maybe it's going to be at another level. We'll see. But there's a lot of stuff here. You see we got a trail coming up behind the icon, which is really cool. Just so many new mechanics. Pillars, slanted, whatever. All this new pixely stuff. It's really cool. It goes with the 8-bit type music. Another new thing here is the spider icon on the portal, and that is going to be on every single portal, the different icons of each vehicle, and we'll get into that a bit later. And as you can see, we've already got some camera controls going on. Here, zooms out a bit, and it pauses, so we saw that in Sub-Zero. A lot more cool blocks, these animated skulls, this cage thing up here, just really cool stuff. I'm coming on here while editing to point out also that the ground on the top and bottom is moving a little bit, so that's probably part of camera controls too. Really cool feature. The camera controls really make it so dynamic. I know I keep going back, but so dynamic. And as you can see, you got a little cube icon on the icon portal. New monsters down here. This glitch effect you can see in the transition. Just so much new stuff that Rob has really showed us in previews, but nothing in terms of a sneak peek like this yet. As you can see on the jump rings here, a down arrow showing the direction. I think that just really helps with reading the level and accessibility and things like that. Look at all the pixelated stuff. You got spikes, you got these blocks, chains, more spikes over here. It looks so intricate. It looks really good, and you can really tell he's put so much thought into the art and things like that. It kind of feels similar to Finger Dash at the beginning of this level. Just with the lava and those blocks like that. And as you can see here, it's a gravity portal that indicates that it'll be a downward direction. And got a lot of spider to start this off, and this is a cool new spider that I think Rob has definitely showed before. And so this is interesting here too. I don't really know how this works, but these arrows are kind of indicating that he's going up on the wall and then across to the other wall and back down. So I don't know if these pads mean anything to, dictate that direction. That's just kind of showing, similar to what we saw in Sub-Zero with a lot of, the different platform options, is that you can walk on pretty much any surface now. Gravity goes any way, left and right now. So that's really cool, and those arrows show that. Maybe those buttons just trigger things, it looks like, because the spikes go away. That's probably what those buttons are for. Yeah, you got the spike going away. You got a bunch of cool new stuff. Ball here. This is a sepia filter. RobTop also did show this. And as you can see, this is a really cool, lotus flower looking ball. That's just, I don't know. It's just so cool seeing all this new stuff after being in the dark for so long. Very Finger Dashy for sure, but it's definitely its own new feel. So yeah, those buttons activate stuff. We got a gravestone, it looks like. Just really cool stuff. Now, this was an interesting mechanic. A new collectible type thing. There'll probably be a lot more of these than just this little potion thing, but that's really cool. And I guess that's a trigger of some sort that he's hitting. Not a new mechanic there, but the sync on that is really cool. And also, this is an interesting thing too. There are no portals in this. I don't know if they're invisible portals or just a new mechanic. It looks like, no, you know what? I mean, that honestly doesn't look like there's a portal there. So maybe there's a new mechanic that just, you can attach yourself to the nearest surface and it'll flip your gravity without a portal. I think that's pretty cool. I love that torch design. Got another potion there. And this is a funny part. That's, you know, it kind of shows you that maybe this song was made for the game. Right before this drop, Geometry Dash. Slow motion, Geometry Dash. So this song was definitely commissioned for this level. You got the slow-mo that was seen in the time warp effect probably 3.5 years ago that video came out. You got the sepia, you got, you know, the vignette around the icon. And what is this portal? What is it, guys? It's the new vehicle! With the I'm the firing my laser guy. Anyway, so this is the new vehicle. We have not seen any gameplay of this yet. But here it is. I don't know if it's called the swing copter, the swing, or the copter, or the whatever, but here it is. You can kind of infer how it works. You know, we're kind of in an icy tundra now. I kind of like those mushroom decorations and everything's just blue and icy, but still pixely and still 8-bit. I love that feel. It's really cool to have those blocks in the game now. But this is how it is, and I assume that, you know, you hold, it goes up, let go, it goes down, but kind of in a more fluid way than the wave. So it's kind of like a mix, I would say, of like the ball and the wave, kind of, in terms of how gravity is switched. Those are some cool torch effects there, and you can see that the camera's definitely zoomed out. We're going through these electric things. I'm sorry, I keep getting a pop-up that's moving the screen down, but we keep going through this maze here. Also, those skulls are animated, which is really nice to see. And moving along, gravity switches. It just does a 90-degree rotation. And this is a pretty short part of this new vehicle. And we get back to Icon, go down some steps, and okay. There's just every second there is something crazy that I have to talk about. So you flip, you got the 8-bit stuff, you're going. There's a big pit here. This is a cool like railing thing. And then I don't know what this is, just probably some new effect that, you know, maybe RobTop is just using to look like a portal. I don't think that's actually a portal for anything. But, you know, it's kind of like, oh, go through this mystery shiny oval. That's what I'll be referring to all the new cool effects that look like portals, mystery shiny ovals. But he's going through that. Also, these like really cool, like minute details, like these little mushrooms and little like plants, but it looks so cool. So going through that, you have some effect that kind of makes it, I don't know, makes it like a blur, kind of a motion blur, which is really cool. And now we're going upside down in a really fluid 180-degree turn. It just, the motion on the turn looks so fluid. And this is a new robot, really cool, obviously. More platforms, we're kind of back to the lava. And now we're going in reverse. So not, you know, no mirror portal. I don't know how that's going to affect the percentages. Obviously in Sub-Zero, the percentages were kind of out of whack. Also, I don't know if this is, these little like snowflake looking things kind of look like new particles, which could be really, really nice. I love these branches. It's just so intricate, the design. I love it. Robot part, and he dies. Of course, we want more level. I thought we'd be getting even more level because the sneak peek is so long, but we'll get to more of that later. So, as you can see here, I mean, there's going to be a ball, and it kind of looks like, you know, it's going to be, I don't know if there's going to be a gravity switch or it's going to go up, whatever. It's just so hard to predict the direction that things are going to go, but it's really cool, a really cool level, and it seems so fun and fast and really synced with the music really well. But this is interesting too. Looks like a new death effect. You know, the robot kind of crumbles in the air. Also, the background flipped upside down too, which is really cool, and that kind of differentiates it from just flipping gravity. It flips the whole game, literally. So there wasn't any of that in Sub-Zero. It kind of flips the whole thing. Maybe that's combined with the camera controls, but really, really cool. And these arrows are animated, and that's all we get for this level. But the sneak peek's not over yet. What happened? You crashed. Did I show the sneak peek? Most of it. Did they like it? I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. Where are we? Can't talk here. We're being watched. We're being watched. Meet me down the road. Watch your step. So we got some dialogue between Scratch and Rub. Maybe Rub will be a character in the 2.2 storyline, I don't know. But here we are in a new level. A new level, no motion going on. We got a Mario pipe. We're in a green poison factory looking place. More 8-bit stuff, the coins, the boxes. Beautiful, beautiful. Moving platforms, a ladder. And this is just kind of a sweeping overview of what'll be the platformer mode or adventure mode. I'm not fully sure the name. I think it's platformer. But just kind of showing an overview of this level. We got some spike thingies that'll kill you, like in Mario. I'm blanking on the name of those right now, but you know what they are. Some cool skull designs on the ground, and a path up. And here you can see he's going to show off the movement. There was a picture he posted with a little like directional pad that had a left and right arrow. I don't know if that'll... It probably will maybe still be a feature. I'm not sure. Maybe that you can toggle that on and off. But as you can see, there's no movement in the level, and you control the movement. And he just kind of crippled there. Fell apart in the poison or whatever. And there was also a sound. It sounded like... Yeah, you hear that? It's kind of like a gasp. So maybe there's a death sound now? I don't know. But either way, I mean, it's so cool. And there you have the Demon Guardian looking over things. And that is... Hello, Eric. That is the sneak peek. The 2.2 sneak peek. 1 minute and 43 seconds of new content. A lot of cool new stuff. Beautiful blocks, beautiful mechanics, new features, new decoration, new effects, a song that I don't know that maybe is unreleased. Post-production Norcda here again. MDK tweeted after the sneak peek came out that a top secret project he's been working on has finally released, or at least been announced, so it's an MDK song that's unreleased, which is really cool. It's probably unreleased. It's definitely not Explorers by Hinkick. So maybe we'll have 2 levels. But this also isn't Firebird by MDK, and that was rumored to be in Geometry Dash. So also I guess these are like cobweb things that I just clicked back to a random part of the level. I mean, yeah, guys. And that effect around the jumping is really cool. So much to unpack. And I, for one, am super excited to have seen this sneak peek after so many years of being in the dark.
Geometry Dash.
Geometry Dash 2.2, here we come. Also, hold on. It looks like the background, like this lower part of the background is moving faster than the that foreground part of the background is moving faster than the background part of the background. I don't know. It just looks clean. It just looks clean. I mean, I don't know if this looks like 4 years worthy of work, but you can tell that there's been a lot put into this, into the mechanics, into making it look smooth and clean and fresh. And I'm so excited. No release date. But, you know, I think we have a lot to be happy for and excited for as fans of the game who haven't had much content in a while. This is really, really fun, guys. And I'm so excited for 2.2. I hope you guys enjoyed the sneak peek. And I can't wait for new stuff to be released, and hopefully this update will release soon. This is the best thing we've received in the community in years. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Norcda Childa reviewing the Geometry Dash Update 2.2 sneak peek. It's finally here. As a community, we have new content, and it's so refreshing. So refreshing! So guys, that's about it for me and the Demon Guardian here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're excited. I'm so excited. 2.2 is coming along. Finally, we have something to be excited about.